Hello, welcome back to Beauty Bee. This is the part where I would usually tell you what I'm planning on doing. And I would, except I have no plan. I pulled my purple quad and my smoky quad, and it is like 6 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon slash evening. I've already eaten dinner, and I have no place to be and haven't gotten completely ready yet, so that's where I'm at. So I figured I want to feel like I've done something with my day. So I was going to do my makeup. And I figured I could probably do something pretty adventurous. These are the colors we're going to be working with. Because nowhere to be, nothing to do. I've already primed my lids. I'm going to go in with this purple transition shade. Tap that off because that is a really dusty color. And I'm going to put this fairly low in my crease transition area. Actually, I think I'm gonna fill in the rest of my lid because why not? It'll give me a base for everything else. Alright, so we've got the purple going on. Now I'm just gonna swirl that brush in my hand to get any excess pigment off and move over to the transition shade in the other palette. Comparatively, this is a little bit more pink and a little more mauve. It's also just a hair lighter. Maybe that would be more helpful. So you can actually see it rather than me just explaining it. Now I'm going to put that right above where I ended the purple. Don't actually have enough left on my brush to get both sides. Now that tiny bit too high, but it's not too different from my skin tone, so it doesn't look awful. Let's see. Now let's take this iridescent white with quite a bit of purple shimmer. I can never get this to look opaque, so I'm just going to put this on the center of my lid on both sides to add a little bit of glow. Actually, I think that would look better if I took it all the way in and used it sort of as an inner corner highlight too. Okay, so if I was doing natural makeup, I would probably just end here. But that's not what we're doing today. Okay, I think I'm going to take this deepest purple on an angled liner brush. I think what I want to do is make a pretty thick cat eye with this purple and then make a smaller, thinner cat eye underneath with the black from the other palette. So let's get to it. First, I'm just going to stamp out how far I want the purple to go. I'm going to take that just a tiny bit underneath my lash line. Like that. Now I'm going to draw in the section that goes across my upper lid. All the way from not quite my inner corner, but sort of this notch next to my inner corner. Okay, I'm also going to do the second side before I fill in. Sometimes I will use just sort of a measure of how many brush lengths long my wing is so I can get it matched on the other side. This was about 1.5. So I think they're looking pretty even from my point of view. Draw in that other purple, and then we'll know that they're more or less even, so we can fill them in without having to worry too much that they will eventually grow to be absolutely terrifying. Okay, now I'm going to fill it in. I'm still going to use the liner brush to do that filling in. I don't have a ton of lid space. I suppose if your lids were larger, maybe you would want to use sort of a smudger brush more like this one, just to cover more area. Okay, we're looking good. Now onto the black. I'm just going to wipe that brush off on a washcloth I have nearby and go into the black. And with the black, we're just going to make a pretty small cat eye. Where I went 2 with the purple, I'll just go with 1. Yeah, that's cute. I don't know how well it's coming across on camera that there are actually 2 lines there. But it looks really nice in person. Let's fill in the other one. And notice with the black, you really need to tap off. That's just where I tapped off my hand right now. So don't want that fallout all under my eye. So I actually went a little further than I wanted to with that. And I have it on my bottom lash line, which was not what I was intending. But I think I'm just going to cover that up by going in with some smoky liner. Going in on this little smudger brush with gray. And taking that along both lower lash lines. Did I not actually put any purple on my lower lash line? That could also be a problem. On this side, I don't think I got any purple, so we're gonna fix that. Okay, I had some, just not as much as I wanted. Okay, do we have the gray on? Yes, excellent. Just put on some smoky liner. Yeah, I mean, if you look really close, you can still tell that that goes out further than it was supposed to, but it looks much more even now. Okay, I think that I should stop with eyeshadow before this gets too out of control and I turn into the complete Bratz version of myself. Let's put some eyeliner on. Sorry. Let's put some mascara on. I'm with it today. I feel like this obviously needs lower lash too. Okay, yeah, good. I feel like usually mascara makes my looks feel less overdone and less costumey, but somehow this time it's doing the opposite. But I kind of like it. I mean, I pulled purple and black. I knew that I was doing something dramatic. Plus, if I put lower lash mascara on, that means I get to watch myself put lower lash mascara on in editing, which is always my favorite part because I feel like I make a different face every time. Each one just a little bit more stupid than the last. And that's what I have for enjoyment during this quarantine. I should probably put on eyebrows too. That would probably help things. Just using my brow pencil. This is the e.l.f. one in blonde. That's dark. I'm going to run the spoolie brush through them real quick. Don't need to spoolie my bangs. Didn't realize how much fringe got in the way before I got it. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of blush. This is Tarte Harmony. It's kind of a nude pink on me. Just hit my cheeks. Across my nose, because I always do. And I'm gonna add some highlight, and for this I'm gonna go back into this little purple palette, and I'm going to rub my fan brush through both this white and this pink shade. And really hope that I haven't picked up any of the dark purple in the process. I feel like I can't see the glow in the monitor. Can I see it in person? Yes, but it's not as strong as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to stick just with the pink. I'm less worried about going into the dark purple that way. I'm taking that just at the apple of my cheek and up, and now you can see that glow. Good. So I know that I use this palette all the time on my channel, but I would not actually recommend this to a friend. This shade in particular hard pans so easily. I mean, you can see when I move it how much hard pan there is. And yeah, I do use my finger a lot because that's just how I do my makeup, but I've never had that bad of time with hard pan in any shadow, even the other Wet n Wild quads. Okay, very good. This is all drama up here, so I think I need to keep it pretty nude on my lips. I'm going to go in with my NYX Butter Gloss and Tiramisu. Okay, there we have it. Hope you enjoyed today's look. It was kind of a roller coaster. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will consider subscribing and liking if you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching again, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!